Deep dive. We're here to unpack some really interesting sources, help you stay ahead of the curve. And today we are diving into something pretty unique, actually. It's called CurationsLA.
Right, it's a weekly newsletter all about Los Angeles culture,
Yeah, and what I really like about it, its whole mission is basically no politics, no violence, just good vibes.
which is kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Totally. It covers, the whole range, eats, events, what's happening, culture, business stuff, development, entertainment, sports, everything LA.
Exactly. And for this deep dive, we're focusing specifically on the July 24th, 2025 edition. It kicks off with self-love vibes, which, lines up perfectly with Worldwide Self-Care Day. So our goal here really is to pull out the key nuggets, the important bits of info, so you feel totally clued in on LA this weekend and well beyond.
Definitely. And looking at the weather, I mean, it sounds like classic LA perfection coming up. Sunny skies, high around 82, low 61. Pretty nice.
Yeah, ideal.
And hey, for the surfers listening, high tides at 10:43 a.m. and 9:37 p.m. So, plan accordingly.
Good tip.
Okay, so let's get into it. Let's unpack this thing, starting with their HOV leans section.
Right, that's their collection of quick hits, local stuff, national stuff, gives you the pulse.
Yeah, and locally, some interesting things popped out, like the LA Times owner planning to take the paper public.
Big news in media, yeah.
And then, huge for the city's future, Peter Rice, the Hollywood exec, he's been named head of ceremonies for LA 28.
Wow. Okay, so Olympics and Paralympics, both stadiums, Coliseum, and SoFi. That's a massive role.
Huge deal. And then, on maybe a lighter note, Richard Simmons' tank tops.
Wait, really? The sparkly ones?
Apparently. They're hitting the auction block in Beverly Hills.
Yep.
And music-wise, Diana Ross, The Bowl, starting tomorrow through the weekend.
Okay, legend status. That's quite a mix already.
And they sprinkle in some national headlines too, right?
Yeah, things like Jeff Bezos apparently eyeing CNBC for Amazon Media. And the first reviews for that Freakier Friday sequel, calling it a true delight.
Okay, good to know.
And then something totally different. First direct images of the cosmic web. They're saying it might, quote, wheeze the universe.
Whoa. Okay, so that goes way beyond LA gossip.
Exactly. And that's what's kind of fascinating here, right? How these quick hits from, media ownership shifts to the LA Times all the way to cosmic discoveries, it gives you this snapshot. It shows that LA culture isn't just local stuff. It's plugged into these bigger trends, tech, media, even science.
That's a really good point. It shows the kind of the breadth of what people here are thinking about or talking about.
Yeah, it informs that whole LA perspective.
And speaking of perspective, they had a goodies section. Quote of the day from Oscar Wilde.
Oh, yeah. What was it?
To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. Kind of perfect for the self-love vibes theme, right?
Absolutely. Ties right in.
Plus, a little history nod. On this day, July 24th, 1969, Apollo 11 splashed back down. First moon landing mission complete.
Wow. Talk about a big day.
Right. Okay, so from the big picture in history, let's talk food. Always a hot topic in LA. The ETSS section.
Never disappoints.
Yeah.
So some new openings highlighted. First up, DEDA in Pasadena. It's doing traditional Georgian food.
Okay, like khachapuri.
Exactly. Melty khachapuri, hand-folded kinkali, those dumplings, house-baked puri bread with ajika butter. Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Cozy space, bar, patio. Good for family style.
Nice.
But over in Santa Monica, JM9 Kitchen, it's inside Colony Kitchen, doing Chinese and Hong Kong fusion. More fast casual. Think comfort food, like baked pork chop rice, sesame orange chicken, stuff like that.
Sounds good. Easy weeknight kind of thing.
Yeah. And then something really different, TOB, Taste of Beauty in West Hollywood. It had a quiet opening. It's a 6-course vegan tasting menu rooted in Zen philosophy, Asian fusion. They describe it as a sensory reset.
Wow. Vegan tasting menu, Zen. That sounds...
Right. Serene, temple-like vibe. And it's led by women. So you see this range, right? You've got traditional comfort, fast casual fusion, and then this really mindful, almost spiritual dining experience.
Yeah, it really shows how LA's food scene isn't just one thing. It's kind of everything.
Exactly. It caters to tradition, innovation, and that whole self-care, mindful eating trend, too.
Totally connects back. Okay, so if you field up, where can you go? Let's look at events. July 24th to 26th and, beyond.
Yeah, the list is pretty extensive, covers all the bases. Music-wise, you've got Father John Misty tomorrow in Santa Barbara, Diana Ross, like we said, at the Bowl Beat at the Forum.
Okay, rock, pop legend.
Then Saturday, My Chemical Romance hits Dodger Stadium. Dispatch is at the Pacific Amphitheater.
MCR at Dodger Stadium. That's going to be huge.
Huge. Then for like maybe family stuff or more chill vibes, tonight, Sunset Cinema Series is showing Elf in Culver City.
Elf in July.
Yeah, why not? Tomorrow, free jazz at LACMA. Summer Nights at the Tar Pits also tomorrow. And Sunday, the Ford has a Studio Ghibli screening The Wind Rises.
Oh, nice. Ghibli at the Ford is always great.
Always. And then festivals. Big Bear Puptopia Festival on Saturday if you love dogs.
Puptopia, I love it.
And for the punk rock, alternative crowd, Vans Warped Tour. There's a Befores event tomorrow at the Palladium. And then the main event, Warped Tour 2025, is Saturday at Shoreline Waterfront. Massive lineup, 311, Rise Against, tons more.
Wow, Warped Tour is still going strong. Okay, so basically, whatever your definition of good vibes or self-care is.
Pretty much. Whether it's loud music, chill jazz, movies under the stars, or hanging with dogs, LA's got an event for you this weekend.
Definitely speaks to that self-care day theme. So many ways to, treat yourself.
Exactly.
All right, let's shift gears a bit. Talk about the city itself, the community section, some important local updates here.
Yeah, this section really grounds things in, like the day-to-day life and future of the city. So Southern California Edison, they're rolling out a wildfire recovery compensation program starting this fall.
Okay, which fire?
For the Eaton fire victims in Altadena. And it's direct payments, no fees, no lawyers needed, which seems like a good approach.
Yeah, hopefully helps people get back on their feet faster.
Then infrastructure-wise, BP just opened a huge EV charging site near LAX, like their biggest in the U.S. 48 ultra-fast chargers, restrooms, Wi-Fi, the works.
Wow, 48. That's serious EV infrastructure.
Yeah.
Good for LAX traffic.
Definitely needed. And the city of West Hollywood, they're making a push for donations to immigrant legal aid and food service groups.
Important support work there.
Yeah. And good news for Long Beach. Looks like minor league baseball is coming back. City Council approved a plan aiming for 2026. Blair Field will be the home base.
Oh, cool. A new local team to follow?
Yep, the Long Beach Baseball Club.
Yeah.
And finally, on the health front, UCLA cancer researchers got almost $2 million in new grants, funding research into melanoma relapse and lung cancer drug trials. Really vital work.
Absolutely vital. Okay, so that's community. What about development and business? How's the city growing and changing economically?
Well, connecting this to the bigger picture, we see some interesting trends. First, Burbank's Safer Street Plan. They released a draft action plan.
Safer streets. Okay, what's the goal?
Trying to curb traffic collisions, protect walkers and bikers on key streets. They average like 23 severe or fatal crashes a year there.
Oof, yeah. That's significant.
So the plan includes things like high visibility crosswalks now and longer term stuff like protected bike lanes. It's part of that move towards more livable, people-focused urban design.
Makes sense. What about the film industry? Always key for LA.
Right. So CurationsLA's latest numbers show a bit of a dip overall, filming down 6.2% last quarter. Feature films took a bigger hit, down 21% compared to last year.
Not great. Any bright spots?
Yeah, TV actually bounced back, up 17%. Shows like Lincoln Lawyer, Vanderpump Rules were apparently filming a lot.
Yeah.
And there's optimism, about California's expanded film tax credit maybe giving things a major boost soon.
Okay, so maybe a temporary dip. We'll see.
We'll see. Then, back to the LA Times, the owner, Dr. Patrick Soon-Shiong, announced this new venture, LA Times Next Network.
Next network. What's the idea?
It sounds like a blend of journalism, tech, and community involvement. And get this, they're offering public investment. The idea is to, quote, rebuild trust in media and return ownership to the people.
Wow, that's ambitious. A totally different model for local news.
Very ambitious, yeah.
Yeah.
And one more piece of business news, the E-Bell of Los Angeles, that historic women-led nonprofit.
Oh, yeah. The eval is amazing.
They've named Camille Schenken as their new chief operating officer. Her focus is going to be financial sustainability and revitalizing the campus, keeping that institution strong.
Great to hear. Okay, lots happening on the business and development front. Now let's get to the maybe the really fun stuff for some folks. Entertainment. What's new on screen?
Okay, two big things highlighted here. First, a trailer just dropped for Good Fortune.
Oh, the Aziz Ansari movie.
That's the one, his feature directing debut. And it's set entirely in L.A.
Yeah.
Stars Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, Kik Palmer, Sandra Wai.
That's a stacked cast.
Totally. And apparently it starts on an L.A. rooftop and has a key moment at a Denny's. Very L.A.
Ah.
Okay, when's it out? Premieres at TIFF in September, then theaters October 17th.
Got it. What else?
Get ready for some nostalgia. Happy Gilmore 2.
No way. It's actually happening.
Lands on Netflix tomorrow, nearly 30 years after the first one. Adam Sandler's back, obviously. And sounds like cameos from Bad Bunny, PGA Pros. Should be pretty silly.
Wow. Happy Gilmore, too. Sometimes, that, like you said, that kind of pure nostalgia is exactly the self-care you need.
Right. Absolutely. Just lean into the absurdity.
Exactly. Okay, speaking of swings, let's wrap with sports. What's up with our local teams this weekend?
All right, Dodgers first. They're starting a 3-city road trip Friday in Boston. Fenway Park against the Red Sox.
Ooh, Dodgers Red Sox at Fenway.
Yeah.
Classic. And Mookie's return, right?
Yep, special return from Mookie Betts.
Yep.
Games at 4 p.m. Pacific time on Sportsnet LA. Fun fact, it's only the 9th regular season series ever between them, and just the 5th one in Boston.
Really? That few.
Yeah. And the Dodgers have actually won the last 4 series against Boston, so they've had their number lately.
Good momentum then. What about the
Okay.
Angels?
Angels are home, hosting the Seattle Mariners on Friday. First pitch is 6:38 p.m. on FanDuel Sports West. Pitching matchup looks interesting. Yusei Kikuchi for the Angels, he's got a solid 3.13 ERA. That's earned run average.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Against Logan Evans for Seattle, who's at 3.81. So based on stats, Stats Insider gives the Angels about a 54% chance to win.
Okay, decent odds at home. Plenty of baseball to catch then.
For sure.
Man, okay, recapping all this, it's just an incredible range of stuff happening. Real good vibes across LA. New restaurants, huge concerts, festivals, community initiatives making a difference, new movies, big games.
It really is a lot, and it kind of brings us back to that starting point, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That whole theme of self-love vibes and Worldwide Self-Care Day.
Yeah.
So the question becomes, for everyone listening, how do you take all this info, all these options, and actually use it? How do you curate your own weekend of good vibes?
Right. It's about making it personal. Which of these deep dive nuggets, these little bits of info, is going to spark your next self-care moment here in LA? What new thing might you discover? Could be food, could be music, could be just, checking out that EV station.
Or watching Happy Gilmore.
Or watching Happy Gilmore, too. Exactly. So, yeah, think about it. How are you going to treat yourself this weekend in Los Angeles?